I'd like to call this meeting of the July 20th, 2026 Wilson County Board of Education to order. First off, I'd like to remind the public that the meeting is being televised on Spectrum and Greenlight Channel 22 and live streamed through the Wilson County Schools YouTube channel. The public can also view the meeting by downloading the Wilson County Schools TV 22 app and through links on the district's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages and the website. Board members, we have the agenda in front of us. Do I hear a motion on it?
Mr. Chair,
Ms. Powell?
I move that we approve the agenda for the Wilson County Board of Education meeting for July the 20th, 2026.
Second.
All right, it has been moved by Ms. Powell, seconded by Mrs. Boyette, that we approve the agenda for the July 20th, 2026 Wilson County Board of Education meeting. Is there any discussion? All in favor, please let it be known by the sign of aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries unanimously. Next up, we have the Pledge of Allegiance and Moment of Silence, being led by Mr. Kyle.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Kyle. Next up, we have approval of our minutes. We have two sets of minutes in front of us. Everybody would review, and when it's appropriate, I'll accept a motion.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Batts.
I make a motion that the board approve the June 1st, 2026 minutes.
Second.
All right, it has been moved by Mr. Batts that the board accept the June 1st, 2026 minutes, and seconded by Ms. Powell. Is there any discussion? All in favor of the motion, please let it be known by the sign of aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries unanimously. We still have the special meeting from June 22nd that we need to approve.
Mr. Chair,
Ms. Powell.
I move that we approve the special meeting of June the 22nd, 2026 minutes.
Second.
All right, it has been moved by Ms. Powell, seconded by Mr. Batts, that we approve the June 22nd, 2026 special meeting minutes. Is there any discussion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by the sign of aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries unanimously. Next up, we are at the chairman's report.
We have one more.
Oh, so what?
July 1st.
Oh, there's no order of three sets?
Yeah.
There's three sets.
Swearing in.
All right, thank you for catching that.
It's okay.
All right, July 1st minutes, if,
Motion to approve the minutes from the July 1st meeting.
Second.
all right. It's been moved by Mr. Breen, seconded by Mr. Batts, to approve the July 1st meeting, special meeting minutes. Is there any discussion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by the sign of aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries unanimously. All right, next up, we have the chairman's report. And my report is actually fairly short. But we would like to congratulate the First Bank on their ribbon cutting and thank them for the $5,000 donation that they made to Wilson County Schools. It's a great event, and it's always great to see Mr. Breen and Ms. Powell out at these events. Secondly, we'd like to congratulate Dr. Williams on taking his oath of office on July 1st. We're really looking forward to working with him as our new superintendent. Lastly, we're about halfway through our summer break. We hope everyone is being safe and enjoying summer, and we're looking forward to having everyone back in August. And that's going to conclude my comments, and I am going to pass it over to Dr. Williams for superintendent report.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the superintendent's report, first is our no-cost summer meals are being provided for all children in Wilson County who are 18 years old or younger. Families can pick up meals at the following sites: Margaret Hearn Elementary School, Lucam Elementary School, Vic Elementary School, Vincent Bynum Elementary School, and Wells Elementary School from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That is Monday through Thursday. We also have mobile routes that have stops at several locations. More information about these sites can be found on our district website and on social media sites. The meals began in June and will be provided through August the 13th and are possible through our federal funds. I want to thank our school nutrition staff for their hard work this summer and all year long. The number of meals being served per day has almost doubled since last summer. We are averaging 1,627 breakfast meals daily and 1,916 lunches daily. Secondly, our Operation Backpack is in full swing. If board members or members of the community are interested in donating, we are grateful for the support that we have received thus far. For information on how to make a donation, visit our district website or social media sites or contact Ms. Amber Lynch. We will be collecting backpacks and financial donations through the end of the month, and once the drive ends, the backpacks will be sent out to our schools and distributed to our students. This is our 15th year collecting backpacks. Since 2012, we've provided thousands of backpacks to our students because of the generosity of our community. Our school reassignment information can be found on the Wilson County Schools website under the Enrollment tab. The reassignment web pages include information for the application process, the Locate My School link, before and after school care sites, and a list of our schools and grade levels that are capped for reassignment. Currently, the following schools are capped for reassignment: Lucam Elementary School, New Hope Elementary School, Rock Ridge Elementary School, and Vincent Bynum Elementary School. The grades that are capped for reassignment are Frederick Douglass Elementary School. This is all grades for Spanish immersion, and also first, third, fourth, and fifth grades for the non-Spanish immersion classes. Elm City Middle School, sixth and seventh grades, and our Springfield Middle School, sixth and seventh grades. I hope all of our students and staff have been enjoying their summer break. Before you know it, the school year will be back here, especially for our early college students and staff. It's hard to believe that the first day of school is, hard to believe that the first day of school for them is August the 5th, which is 2 weeks away. First day of school for our traditional students is August the 24th. That concludes my comments, Mr. Chair.
All right, thank you, Dr. Williams. Next up on our agenda is our section for public input, and each person is granted 3 minutes for his or her presentation. This portion of the meeting is for the board to hear matters of interest from the public. However, obscene or vulgar statements, personal attacks, and statements reasonably perceived to be disruptive or imminently threatening to the orderly operation of the meeting shall not be permitted. And we do not have anybody signed up for public comment today, so we're going to move on to the next item, which is going to be discussion information items. And first up is going to be contracts requiring board notification with administrative services. So I'm going to pass that over to Mr. Breen.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Administrative Services Committee did not meet today, but we do have 3 contracts to provide information for that we are going to hopefully engage and execute very soon. The following contracts are less than $90,000 and have been attorney reviewed. The first is with Dewberry Engineers Incorporated. Dewberry will provide professional and engineering services to Wilson County on an hourly basis that is not to exceed $30,000. The second contract is with J.B. Weaver Incorporated, and that's to fix the digital display and brickwork around the sign at Elm City Middle School. The contract amount also includes landscape boulders. For those of you who are wondering why we need to keep fixing the sign at Elm City Middle School, it is sort of like the siren cars just seem drawn to it. So in order to protect our lighthouse beacon, we're going to install some landscape boulders to protect that signage. The total amount is $46,365.80. That is all going to be covered by insurance, with the exception of the deductible. The last contract is with All Red Mechanical Services, and that's to fix and repair the HVAC fan coil unit and piping at Vincent Bynum Elementary School, and will include the following: a drain system as needed, demolition of existing piping as needed, the provision and installation of new copper piping and fitting from mains to FCU as requested, installing new 1-inch threaded ball valves, provide and install new rubber insulation for new piping, provide and install new metal cover, and clean up the work as needed. The total cost of that is $35,800. And that's all the information I can provide.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. Next up on our informational items, we have contracts requiring board notification with instructional services. So I'm gonna pass it over to Mrs. Boyette.
Thank you. We just have two that are both under $90,000. The first is with CDW Amplified for Education, and it's a renewal of the year one of the Google Workspace for Education Plus contract. The amount is $57,375. The second is with Envision Services Incorporated for EC contracted personnel, and this one is not to exceed $67,500. Would you like for me to go ahead and do the revisions to administrative regulation?
Please do.
The next one is just an update of an administrative regulation. It relates to when we made a change into Infinite Campus, that required a change in the report card system, and at second grade level, they are now receiving grades, just like they do in third through, middle school. In other words, 90 to 100, those same numerical grades instead of the level 1, 2, 3, and 4 that they received in K and 1. It actually began last year, and everything was in place in Infinite Campus to management that, but we discovered during the summer that administrative regulation needed to be updated, and thank you to Ms. May for taking care of that. So, did I cover that? Thank you.
All right.
That concludes.
Thank you, Ms. Boyette. Next up, we are moving into action items. And the first up, we have contract amendment for Bedingfield Culinary Arts Classroom. So I am going to pass that to Mr. Breen.
All right, guys, this one's gonna be really tough, but I need you to lock in and pay attention. So, Berry Building Group has been doing the design-build contract and has completed the Bedingfield High School Culinary Arts Classroom. However, we have to amend that contract. And the reason for that is because the contract is complete, and we saved $42,574.86. And that is what is reflected in that amendment. And on behalf of the Administrative Services Committee, Mr. Chair, I move that that the board adopt the design-build contract amendment number 2 for the Bedingfield High School Culinary Arts Classroom.
Second.
All right, it has been moved by Mr. Breen, seconded by Ms. Powell and Mr. Batts, that the board adopt the design-build contract amendment number 2 for the Bedingfield High School Culinary Arts Program, or classroom. The project, I don't need to read that part. Any discussion?
One comment, I think with the FIFA in mind, could we come up with something that we could do as a team whenever we save as much as $42,000?
That's the goal.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Any other discussion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by the sign of aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries unanimously.
Mr. Chair, we also have 2025-2026 budget amendments. As you all may recall or note from being here long enough, we're getting close to audit time. And one of the things we have to do is align our budget with actual expenditures at the year end. We've got several budget amendments before us: the state expense fund, local current expense fund, federal expense fund, local special revenue fund, capital outlay expense fund, and child nutrition fund budgets to amend. And that, again, is just to align the budget with actual expenditures. And, Mr. Chair, I move that, on behalf of the Administrative Services Committee, I move we adopt the budget amendments for 2025-2026, state expense fund, local current expense fund, federal expense fund, local special revenue fund, capital outlay expense fund, and child nutrition fund budgets to align the budget with actual expenditures as recommended by administration.
All right, it has been moved by Mr. Breen, seconded by Mr. Batts, that the board adopt the budget amendments for 25-26 state expense fund, local current expense fund, federal expense fund, local special revenue fund, capital outlay expense fund, and the child nutrition expense fund. Is there any discussion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by the sign of aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries unanimously. Next up, we are at our closed session.
I move that the Wilson County Board of Education go into closed session to consider confidential personnel matters as provided in the North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11 and A1 and 6 and 115C-319 through 321 to reconsider confidential student matters as provided in the North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11 and A1 and North Carolina General Statute 115C-402 and the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act 20 USC 1232G, and to consult with the Board of Education attorney and preserve the attorney-client privilege as provided in North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11A3.
Second.
All right, it has been moved by Ms. Powell, seconded by Ms. Boyette, that the Wilkes County Board of Education go into closed session to consider confidential personnel matters as provided in North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11A1 and 6, and 11C-319 through 321 to consider confidential student matters as provided in North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11A1 and North Carolina General Statute 115C-402 and the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act 20 USC 1232G, and to consult with the Board of Education attorney and preserve the attorney-client privilege as provided in North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11A3. Is there any discussion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by the sign of aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries unanimously. We are moving into closed session.